Let's see if this is working. Let's just try this. We'll see how we get on. It's saying we're having issues, but you know. I forgot what I was actually doing. What was I doing on there? Do 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 do. Evening, Isaac. I'm guessing it's working properly because it's saying that Twitch is having issues streaming at the minute. Oh dear. Well, look, Jake can choose what he wants to do. Probably easier if I am. Yeah, we'll go in there. One. Seems right at the moment. Good. Good, good, good. Evening, Rob. Should really remove the or ultimately open and close door keybind, so it's not number 9. No, it's not R matey. There we go. Can't believe we've got 9 hours on this already. How's your day been, today then, guys. Yeah, no worries, Landy. Oh, you've been on your own all day. Poor Rob. Good evening, Kelvin. Bang, bang, bang. Evening, Wiltshire. How are we doing, bud? Yeah, playing with Landy, man, are you? It's always the best way, Rob. Get your work done with no nagging. I know field 9 definitely needs cultivating. I need to go and get some more seed as well. I'm nearly out. I was on here this morning doing a bit of drilling. Don't know why, because, you know, it stopped me from doing it tonight with you guys, but... Hey-ho! I was bored, I wanted something to do. So I thought I'd come on here. Oh, tomorrow night we'll do West Coast. With a bit of luck. Hello?
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 I'm here.
Good evening, Jacob.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad, you.
Not so bad.
Good. I'm gonna have to buy some more seed at some point. Need to figure out what fields I've still got left to drill. '97, '98. 97, 98, and 124. Oh yeah, field 9. It's not too bad.
Big bad at all. Still got like another week to do it as well though.
Hi.
Take no time at all.
What field did I say? 97 and 98 are barley. 124 is barley. So I might just drill some barley.
Good plan.
Mind, I'm going to work out how much seed I need. Because I don't think I'll have enough in drill. Board now. Click, 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 click. It's a bar, that's 1,265. God, my maths sucks tonight. $1,300 plus 900, why not? Plus 124, ain't it? 24 is 500. 2,700. So no, it's definitely not enough seed in drill. So I need 2 more bags of seed. Typical. Now, I've got 2 bags in my shed, but I'm saving them for beet. Now I'm going to spend a bit of money.
I'm hoping for this year I can buy ESB.
Buy what?
Sorry?
Are you talking?
Still didn't hear that.
What did you say? You're hoping this year you can
Hoping
buy
that
what?
I can buy Ian's beet off the estate.
Ah.
Because I don't currently have the money to plant it.
So I might have a look and see how much it is to. There it is. Sewing machines. Oh, yeah, 3 metre drill, which will cost me 1,100 quid.
That's not bad. But it's a big meters. I'd save it.
Rather boil my head than use a 3 metre drill. 5.5 grand for a 6 metre.
How much?
5.5 to lease.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Which is buy.
61.
Ouch. A bit.
Sure, I said 61, didn't it? Yeah, 61 grand. Mind you, there is the other drills, ain't there? But they don't do beat, no. No. Need more beat drills. Yeah. There's plenty wrong with 3 metre Isaac, as in it takes twice as long.
I agree.
I'm doing this wrong. I'll go and drill field 124 and then I'll buy me extra seed and do it. Yeah.
Isaac coming on the server tonight?
I don't know. Isaac, you coming on the server tonight? Well, actually, I can sell my milk as well because I should have enough milk to get another tanker load. Two seconds, peeps. Minions are going to bed. He's playing Flight Sim, Jacob.
Yeah.
But he's happy to join VC if we want.
I mean, he doesn't have to. If he'd like to, he can.
Stop, stop. Actually, no, I won't stop on the crossing. Oh, get out of the way, you plough. Where is it, where is it, where is it? Hey, number 10. That'll do. Thank you. Did you come over the crossing to my yard?
Me?
Yeah.
Did I go where?
Down past the petrol station.
Yeah.
You drove past the 10 then. Never mind. Mine now. Wow. Sold me tank a load of milk. Why that not work? Why that alert box not work? Alert box should work. Thanks for the follow. Whoever that was. Hold on. Why is the alert box not working? It worked the other day when I tested it.
What's not working?
My alert box. Hold on. Yeah, so it works on. I'll have to figure that out later. It's strange how it was working the other day when I was adding new doohickeys to it. Evening MFL, how we doing? No, MLF even, sorry. Can't read. Right, milk tanker. I'm just debating, do I take payment off Morton for spending kind of like 3 hours sorting out his cows the other day? Three hours messing around with cows is a bit much, ain't it?
It is. I must have spent a good hour on his cows the other day. Just faffing about moving everything to get into bales.
No, I play on PC. I spent about 2 hours just clearing out his cows.
Oh dear.
Filling up his muck pile. Yeah, his muck store is now completely full.
Now some credits and whatever.
I dare say his fields will need fertilising because they haven't been touched yet. I don't think.
Well, if he isn't coming on to cut them, then
I don't know if he is or not. Because he's going to need silage.
yeah, but his cows are going to die if they don't get help instead.
I mean, he's going to have to buy grain and beet off of us. Because he's got no arable. This is why I'm drilling extra wheat and barley, even though I've run out. Mind, I suppose the sheep farms won't have need for wheat and barley, will they?
No, I won't. I don't have any crops in the ground. As of yet. Although I've still got 9 hectares of land farm, so I will go to plots as soon as I can.
Right. Let's get some milk on board. Milk! Ah. I don't know if I'll have enough. Yeah, I should have enough to fill it. And then we'll have some off Morton as well. How much Morton's got? Well, he's got 500,000 litres of slurry.
Oh, you've still got a straw bale in this field.
Yeah. And it's still over half full as well. It's 2,800 litres.
Fair enough.
Because I looked at it.
Would have expected it to have completely rotted there.
Snap. Oh dear. Yeah, I thought it would have rotted away, but no. So you can leave a bale out all winter and it won't rot. Which is always good to know. I think next week I'll be streaming a lot of West Coast.
Is there popular demand for it?
I don't know. Well, now to do on here, unless other people need help.
True.
I don't mind helping other people.
I've got nothing to do because all my land's just grass up.
I mean, I'll have all me arable to roll, but I want to do that when I finish me drilling. And then I'm just waiting for grass to grow a bit so I can chuck some... Who's that? Oh, it's Sam. Yeah, just waiting for me grass to grow so I can chuck some more... Well, so I can go and harrow all that. And then I'll just be waiting to put another layer of fur on. My new grass field's ready for doing hay pellets.
Are you doing hay pellets this year?
Hoping to.
Am I going to have to bring my tractor down to help you out?
Well, I'm waiting to find out if we get this new mod on that Sam and Ian have been working on.
Am I allowed to ask?
If you want to ask.
What is this new mod?
It's a script which lets them change the price of default kit. So they can alter the price of the pellet machine and stuff.
So if there's something you really want and it's a bit expensive, just slip Sam a tenner and then it becomes 50 pence.
Well, I did ask if he could lower the price of the Fendt combine and he said no because it's already in line with everything else. So
I personally think that the normal auto stacker in game should be the same as these.
hold on, let's have a look at this auto stacker. 70 grand. I suppose yeah, it's a bit expensive, ain't it?
Right, for the amount of time it saves me, it probably isn't, but you know, 40 grand is 40 grand.
Well, yeah, 40 grand is a fair few sheep or whatever else. He took the clamp away from... Well, there was never a clamp at Seaview anyway.
Yeah, was there?
No.
I thought there was.
I don't think there was. Can't remember.
Sure on the original there was one around the side. Sure, there probably wasn't. I know it's Beat Store, isn't it, that they got around
Yeah,
the side?
it's a beat pad / muck
Not
pad.
much, but my bad.
It's nothing. It's not a clamp as such. They added a clamp into Black Ridge or whatever it is, the pig farm. Yeah, no worries, Calvin. Let's make some money today. I'll stop singing now.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, blooming butt. I really need to go back through and change some of my keybinds because they're still the wrong way round. Yeah. Yeah, I've got that song in my head now, so you're going to be hearing it a lot.
Absolution. Found money.
Ooh, in what field?
Your one, how much is it? £10. Nice.
Oh, I'll let you keep that.
Thank you.
Could be your payment. Takes so long to unload milk. No. That one. Forgot what I was doing. Ooh, 68 grand. Get in there. Sam's got 240, Neo's got 178, Morton's got 165, and you've got 35. That one. Alright, let's go and get some milk off Morton.
What are you doing with the milk off?
Huh?
What are you doing with the milk off of Morton?
It's payment for looking after his cows.
Good shit.
I mean, as he's into his vintage kit and everything else, there's no point in him having, you know, millions of pounds in the bank, is there? It's still got God knows how much milk in there anyway.
And I mean, technically, you know, we've looked after the cows, so we've made the milk.
Exactly.
You know, surely we can borrow it from time to time.
I mean, I'll probably take one tanker a week off him as payment for looking after his cows.
So that seems reasonable.
Oh, it'll probably be one tanker every 2 weeks now. So it's changed, hasn't it?
No.
I swear I just saw him. Oh no. It was a shadow. Thought I saw a bin bag in the hedge. I was like, ah, fly tip. I love that. I think Morton's got the hay bales from Blockwell, but I'm not sure. Or they've got ones from Folly.
The ones from Folly are still at Folly and are staying at Folly.
They might have been the ones from Blockwell then.
I would have thought so. There's still a lot of straw at one time.
Can't drive to save my life.
Anything else cultivating?
Let me check my fields. If you no, that doesn't have tram lines in it. So I don't think that's tram lines. Cultivate 98 if you wish, or yeah, 98 if you so wish.
I do.
Unless any of yours need cultivating, I don't think they do.
Mine's all grass, so no.
Some strange reason it hasn't taken. We'll wait and see what happens when I drill it. Oh, yay, filled up. I'm causing a lot of awkward silences tonight, aren't I?
Aye.
I don't know. I just feel like I am.
No, I'm just a bit tired, which is why I'm quiet.
Yeah, I'm the same, to be fair.
Because when I'm tired, I've just not got a lot to say.
It's been a long week.
I've had a relatively busy week compared to been out most days doing stuff.
Mine's just been early starts and late nights.
Get a bit tedious.
The joys of parenthood.
So I've heard.
We need Adam to join VC. Doing a roasting again then.
I can see what it was about.
Last I saw it was playing F1. Again.
Tag him. Sam will be joining VC.
You could ask him. Crikey.
Yep.
There we go. That's another 15 grand in the bank. Or at least it will be. Money, money, money. I was almost paid for the yeah.
Did you get 15 grand for one load of milk?
Yeah.
I do need to get some animals.
I think I last sold milk on... Was it Monday or Wednesday? Can't remember which. So yeah, I think it's 2 or 3 days to get a full tank load of milk.
Alright, I'll do that. Currently my only income is silage, so it'd be nice to get some wool.
I was going to say, pull your finger out, get yourself some woolly jumpers and, you know, make a mint.
Well, I need to get some sheep, but up to Sam and Ian to decide exactly how it's going to work.
I don't know.
So I'm still waiting on that somewhat.
Yay, the one done. Still on the floor. Need to figure out who sold them vehicles as well, otherwise I'll have to claim them.
I could claim it too, just to save you the effort.
Horatio.
Even Sam.
Hello, Sam. There we go. Right. Let's go and drill 124. No. Barley.
That's what you said earlier.
Is it barley first or is it wheat first? No, it's wheat and then barley, ain't it?
What, on the little icon in the bottom corner?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's wheat, barley, OSR.
I just know barley is the one with the long hair with it.
I nearly got myself a speeding ticket.
I haven't got one in a while. Starting to get used to slamming the brakes on with the speed camera.
Same there.
I'll keep slowing down for the one on the road. Just before Blockwell,
Yeah.
without realising that it's 40 not 30.
Yeah, I always slow down for that one as well.
Even though I can't just go full pedal through them.
Alright, let's get that on. Let's get that on. A little bit of proceed. Wanting to really mess all my tram lines up, you know. Do you need any help drilling, Sam, or are you alright?
I'll be about to help out as soon as this cultivate stuff. I've nothing else to do.
I think the drill's a bit heavy.
74 is just a bit weak.
Nice one.
I'm struggling with this cultivate.
Don't know why, but yeah, doesn't like this drill.
Your Ben just allergic to manual labour.
Nice one.
Probably isn't a fan.
Oh, hush. Yeah, no worries, Sam. I know I should draw the headlands last, but it's easier for me to work out.
Oh, so much easier just to do things first.
Hey, caught it.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello, Adam.
What are you doing in here without saying anything?
What do you mean what we were doing in here without saying anything?
Oh, am I going to have to come on the server? You're going to have to come on the server, aren't I?
Well, you can, but you're on a different server.
Nah, on your server. I went on the server early, it was the middle of the night, so I couldn't see anything. I kept my sheep alive.
You mean you have to
She's
pay
not-
for once?
Yeah! There's no one on the server already.
Well, you can come on server too then, you know?
I didn't actually feed them, I just mucked them out, gave them some water. Well, I gave them some sugar beet. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, that counts.
Probably I'm 18 grand in debt from maintenance. Oh well, that's just one pallet of wool. All good.
18 grand in debt is almost impressive.
I know. I can't remember when Sham stopped. It's probably been, what, 2-3 weeks maybe? And he had 5k then, roughly. So I've got about 23-24 grand in debt.
Well, all adds up, mate.
As long as when you don't sell stuff and that.
I'm going to show everyone how to run Folly properly once we take it over.
You're taking over Folly?
On this server.
You sure you want Folly? It's quite remote. It's nice, but you know, it's remote. I need to rent myself a tractor.
How do
I've
you
only
get
got 36,000 though. Not much. I'm also at Crumble's yard. I'm gonna borrow me a tractor.
Yeah, I'm going to take Folly.
Well, that's fun.
Don't want to do pigs. No, no. Not that interested in doing chickens either.
Chickens are easy, but take a lot of grain.
But,
I've got all grassland, so it makes sense to do sheep.
Yeah. The only thing you'd have to buy realistically would be a water tanker.
I've already bought one. currently sat in the yard.
Well, there you go then, you wouldn't need to buy anything.
I also want my square bed.
Rumble, do you need anything taken down to the shop from your yard while I'm here?
No, thank you.
Okay. That's a bit fine.
Evening.
Hello. My ping wasn't this high earlier. Oh no, I've crashed. Oh no. Come on, you might need some new mud guards.
Oh, don't go breaking my fence or I'm gonna...
It's too late.
Next time you
No,
go on
that's alright.
server one, you got no sheep left. Oh dear.
I saw Sam's in town. Is he AFK or?
Yeah, he's AFK, isn't he?
Oh,
Here's
Isaac.
Isaac. Oh,
Crikey, full house tonight.
yeah, I was going to
I'm
say.
on the wrong server. Yay!
I have no idea if there's anything for me to do.
Sam will have plenty for you to do. I don't
Yeah.
You know what I do and just drive around in a rented tractor and have fun. Oh, I know you work on this one, don't you?
Yeah.
Indeed.
You could drive around your own tractor.
Yeah, it works for Sam.
You got the cushy job.
The best chapter in the server.
Although people, the last person who had that job didn't end up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hobby.
I was meant to put Sam. I was meant to put Sam got one, but got replaced by. I was forced to start my own farm, which was such a tragedy.
That ain't gonna work.
So are you currently still working out contract with your other Jacob?
Yeah, but I've bought the land around Polly.
That'll do. Right.
I will move some of my kid over there, probably just for grass kid.
What's everyone doing tonight? Do they need help?
I'm drilling.
I'm currently cultivating, but I'm pretty much done.
I know Sam was doing some drilling. Don't know what else he's got planned.
What's it? Proceed and that. Or would be not using proceed.
Very good. Of course, I'm going to be using proceed.
Right, once I've done this, I've got nothing to do. I mean, you could get a tractor equally as fast as 87 using racing.
Now, let's see if I can get GPS worked out properly.
Let's go and rent a truck.
Actually, there's seed rolling to be done, isn't there?
Yeah, I've got some seed for rolling.
Grandiers, masses. So much of everything.
That'll do. What are you burbling at, Adam?
Nothing.
Much.
It's lease, not purchase.
Yeah. Don't go buying stuff because you can't afford it. You're
For
poor,
some reason
mate.
I can't find my lease track. It won't let me assign it.
What do you mean it won't let you assign it?
Also, Isaac, did you adjust the decals on your bonnet?
Yeah. Don't make a mistake.
Well, I've just leased one and they seem to be in the original position.
There you go. Done.
They shouldn't be,
Not fully farm. Right?
unless Sam took the one from mine and put it on the original.
Yeah,
I'll take a screenshot of it. Tell me whether it's correct.
That's a good point. How does that work when you join the service? You can't assign a leased vehicle to everyone, can you? And you're not assigned to a farm.
There he is, he's assigned to Folly.
Oh,
Am I?
Yeah.
Wait, did you say you're doing a screenshot, Adam?
Yeah, gonna put it in e-bugs.
So if you were to take over Folly, Jacob, you'd still stay as contractor, I guess.
I'm fine relinquishing the title.
oh no, I'm happy to stay as.
I think
Sounds back.
I think I did fix this. Fix them because
Hello
I
again,
edited
Sam.
them to fit the bonnet when I edited it. So because I know they didn't actually fit.
Ready. It's not fair. Somebody tell him off.
No.
I'm a man with a tractor now. Oh, thank you, Sam.
Yeah, they're not the decals they're not the details I put on there.
You can have a word with your boss then.
Yeah.
I'm just
I don't
impressed. Carry on, Isaac.
Hold on, let me find my screenshot. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure.
Also, the black. I feel like it's got a tinge of colour to it. Is it true black? I don't know.
No modding talk. Keep telling you this.
Okay, well, what else is it going to be? Because the last time we didn't talk about modding, it went badly for me.
Well, I was going to say I'm actually surprised you managed to finish something and you actually, you were ready for your interview.
Oh. I was ready. I was well prepared the day before.
Well done.
Now it starts. I've crashed.
I don't think it ever stopped, did it?
No.
No, it never stops.
Right, do you need me to do anything else?
I might leave Crumble's tractor in the middle of nowhere out of spite.
No, it won't. Not that I can think of, Jacob, to be fair.
I shall.
Adam, I put a picture of my edit in the same channel.
As hey, can I steal a little bit of fuel?
Yes, you can take some fuel.
If that's so slow, Crumble.
Adam,
They're not slow.
It is. It's not keeping up.
It's an old piece of equipment with 100 and whatever hours on it.
Slow. Oh, I can do that. I'm at 39 now. Actually, there's nothing to do. Where is this tractor? My god.
Adam.
Uh-oh. Crashing coming.
I put a picture of my decals up as I have them on my edit
He's being a traitor, Sam.
in channel. So
Why am I on this server? Because no one else is on the other server tonight. That's why I come on. And I kept my sheep alive earlier, in the middle of the night. So I don't actually have anything to do as far as I'm concerned. I could go and mow grass, I think. I'd rather play with people.
I ain't gonna say anything.
What were you going to say?
It doesn't matter.
I'll leave it unsaid.
I can.
I need to turn out a cutlash.
Sorry, Isaac.
Alright.
So I'll see if I can increase his volume.
Just shout at Crumble. That's how it works.
What was it that you were going to say? Oh, wait.
Couple of things there, Sam. Which trailer should I use? Is it the Master? Or... Not the Master, sorry, the Marshall. Is it that one? Yeah, the seat bags.
I forgot traffic came down Hatton Lane. That was off-putting.
We'll just leave the cultivator in an obvious place. Just wait for it to date. Unless you can tell me exactly where it needs to go.
It goes right down the side. You should see the Cambridge rollers.
Yeah, I'm currently there.
Yeah, it goes next to them.
Is Morton on this server?
Yes.
Does he need animal stuffs and field stuffs doing?
His grass will need fertilising or milk spreading or something.
Is Morton actually coming back on the server at any point?
I don't know. Seems on and off.
Because it's a lot of work running a farm if he's come back and do stuff with it.
Adam, did you see the pickup in
Yes, it was. Sounds put the wrong ones on. You haven't told him.
Well, I haven't looked at it yet. I was using my own edit.
If no one else has dropped that. Oh, it's a spiky roller.
So,
Get away from my spiky roller, you.
I'll let Isaac explain what you've done wrong, Sam.
oh no. I edited the rotation of the decals on the 77 small frame bonnet on my edit. I don't think they've changed on the FD update version. So
Just did a screenshot.
so that they look slightly off because they're the same as they used to be.
Reminds me when I did the 64 bonnet update. I forgot to change the decals.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So I think. Alright, okay, probably. I think they were in the one I sent you actually. Possibly.
Oh, it's got that poor man's class.
I don't remember.
I just sold him all in second hand. I only had 100 hours in it.
I found
There's the details if you want to have a look.
an issue with my keybinds again.
What was it? Something.
Right.
Didn't you have the Renault last times? I was sworn you had the Renault. Right, orange suit. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, he did.
Oh no. See, when Sam says he notices issues, 6 months later we get a brand new mod.
At least he finishes.
Ah, I see what you did with the glass. Glass.
Oh, very good joke, Sam.
Quite a typo. Unlucky one.
What fields need? Who owns 92 and 93?
Jacob.
Me.
They need ploughing.
Yeah, they're grass.
Oh.
So I'll cut them and then that will go away.
What about 111 and 103?
Me.
125?
Me.
They need ploughing?
No.
Well, they do on the map.
Oh
Not
no.
really.
Well, 111
Sorry.
is grass, 103 and 125 have got crops in them, which I've just bought, so you go and plough them up and I will come over there and I will slap you.
If you want to help me with rolling, Adam, we could get an awful lot done.
What rollers do we have?
I've got some 6 metre Cambridge rolls.
I'm getting
You
some
need-
rolls.
Is this cultivation rolling or grass rolling?
Fertilising, rolling, seeds.
Yeah, but like arable or grass?
Arable.
Look, does it make a difference if you use...
Yeah, because what type of roller you want to use?
If I take my grass rolls, though, and fertilise the seeds, is that going to... I'm assuming that can do that.
Theoretically, but you'd be compacting the soil because they're a solid roller, whereas a Cambridge roll...
Don't know if they're completely full.
Is that the Libra? I haven't seen that thing since FS15. Is that in the game?
Yes, it's base game.
No, Adam, it's not in the game. He's just driving it.
You know what I meant. I did not know. How old is this game? I've never used it.
I've only used it in 19 minutes.
Yeah, 97 and 98, which are both barley.
I
Right.
think the single player used the JCB and the class 17.
It'd be nice to have the end back here in 17.
Swivel. GPS, not that I need it. Proceed.
So I need to roll fields.
You don't need to, but that's a job that needs doing.
I need to do something, otherwise it's pointless me being here.
Well, if you want to help me roll, we can get everything done in double time.
Is there anything else left? Well, is there anything else that needs doing over at CV Western Hill?
There's a bunch of straw bales in the yard if anyone wants to use them.
Oh, sorry.
And his robots. And yeah.
I think Jason actually cleaned the shed out completely. If I remember correctly.
Are the rollers on the server, or should I have to rent?
Rumble's
You-
got some.
Use mine. You're using my tractor, ain't you? You might as well use my rollers.
I rent my Maxi. Using that fan any longer than I had to.
You better not have dumped it at the shop.
No, I took it back again.
It's alright.
What size roller have you got?
6 metre.
David's there, some look at King.
Most of my kit is now 6 metre.
You've made the upgrade.
Might go 9 meters.
Well, Sham's got the Vad stud. I can never say that.
Yeah, that's what I
Bait
was...
stuff.
Yeah, just that.
The round.
It's a big one.
Whereas Germans, that makes perfect sense.
Oh. Not in CBL.
We have the Z Rapid C there because it did rapid.
Right, I'll go and finish putting this pull away. Because there are a couple of pipes that need clearing.
Go repeat.
Go left there, Adam. You will miss it.
Oh. Well, that's all pretty tight. Happy.
It's not awkwardly tight at all.
Oh, so like there's nowhere to turn around, you have to open the gate.
You don't have to open the gate.
I did. Which of your fields already need seeding? Sorry, rolling.
24, 27, 34, 42, 48, 97, 98, 103, 124 and 125.
Do they not need seeding first?
The only field that I need to... Well, I've got 97, 98 to drill and 9.
So all the rest would go.
Just tell me which field to go.
Just follow me.
That works as well.
We'll start on 120. Maybe.
Yeah, this black seems to take a different colour whichever direction you look at it.
Hold on.
If you're just driving down the road, it looks blue. But if you're in the field, it looks more green.
Is it not just reflecting?
Yeah, I think it's just a reflection.
Yeah. Because I can just see the skybox in it.
It's shiny. That's what size plow it is. What size plow is it?
Got 5 for it.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Has the 4 got more horsepower? Or more?
Have you got the 12 or the 13?
Yeah, okay.
Where did he go?
The MF is
Straight on.
512 should do it. When I was testing them, I used the 513 with the biggest, a big weight on the front, and it was wheeling, but it did work.
I can give it.
The question is, have you got mud flaps on yours? Because on ours we haven't got mud flaps.
On the front, or the,
Plasticky bits, have you got those?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, we got. Yeah.
Well, we won't without them.
I've got a 6 for a plough, so
I'd like to buy a 9.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Compensate.
But so is the tractor, so.
I don't know why, but I'm baking textures for this bale grab again, and they are taking forever. Like, double the length of time they took last time. I don't really understand why.
My game just froze. Oh, and there we go, lag spike. Last thing I saw was just Richmond now here.
What are we doing? This one?
Yeah,
Was that,
went out of crash.
was that automatically sensor?
I think... I don't know. I was waiting for an insult to be associated with that, and it wasn't. Like, oh, but it wouldn't make a difference for you. Don't worry.
no probably about it. Why doesn't one of you roll 124 and the other one do 125?
125 has
Do you have to turn it on?
hops in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be turned on.
I was going to say it's not working.
Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I just chose to ignore you in the hopes that you'd do it anyway.
You want us to reduce your costs back to stable.
It won't.
Will it not?
No. It adds to fertiliser stage.
Touch big for this job.
Sorry?
Your tractor, you're doing a bit of the carts and
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
I saw an MF baler outfit. It's a 77 of some sort with a 22 of some sort on the back of it. The bales it was producing weren't very big, so I'm thinking it was a 50 or a 60.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Pardon?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That
It was working off the Arby lane just south of Leamington on the Foss Way.
Okay.
We went out to the storage unit to put some packaging stuff in.
I've seen it.
Go on.
Sorry. I've seen a 7624 down that way.
It could have been 76, so it was definitely a 7 series of some sort.
Large frame.
It was hard to tell, it was in the middle of the field and we were doing 40.
A bit of a turn.
It looked fairly large. It had sort of a higher bonnet than TWS. I think it was the big.
Yeah. I think the back end is normally a bit taller on them as well. But then when it's working, you can't really tell.
I think they had one of those. Oh God, what's the word? Additive dispense tanks on the back of it for the hay, whatever it is, haylage, silage.
I'd hope he's going to take a plough and not a pick.
I'll start with 71. I'll find it 71 tonight.
Well, Stu's not here, so somebody's got to crack the amazing jokes, haven't they?
Oh,
Hey, look, Adam's still here, you know.
what? That was directed at you! I have the same taste in tractors as him. You want me to stop for a screenshot, Jacob?
Oh no, it's. I'm not waiting for you to stop.
It looked a lot like you were setting up a screenshot.
I got the one.
Bet you miss being on this server, don't you, Adam?
Well, considering I haven't actually really been on the server properly since it's split up anyway, I haven't really noticed any difference. I mean, I did notice it earlier when I went on and there was no mouse. And there was no one on when I boot stuff up, well, when I joined in.
Which field next?
You done 124, 125?
It's
Can't roll that, it's got crops in it.
That's what I said.
Oh,
You can,
don't roll it then.
I thought there was a practice to
It's not working.
work crops.
There's 42, 27, 24.
Right.
I'm 90% sure I haven't done them.
Mm.
No, 24's been done by the looks of it. 27 ain't.
I can't even see where you've been. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it third person.
Oh, I've been doing third person.
It hurts the eyes doing it, because it's just like abusing the limitations of the game.
Don't worry about things like that.
Easter egg! There's an Easter egg on top of this lamppost.
Wait, whereabouts?
Yes.
Oh, we got it.
Evening, chaps.
There
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Is
that's
it?
Oh yeah, there's an Easter egg. Adam's just levitating up to get it.
Oh, yay!
I just found one on top of a telegraph pole.
Yeah, it's... What's it? The big wooden sticky thing. What did I say it was? Did I say lamppost?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've just found one as well, I think.
Didn't mean lamppost.
I certainly haven't found them.
That's not fair. You're finding Easter eggs and I'm not.
Get 40 of these.
Stretching.
I'm getting 24 FPS.
And directly down at the ground. Interesting how I'm getting some sort of weird stuttering there. Even though I'm now at 60 FPS.
Right. GPS.
I was saying it earlier, Adam. Have you tried baking with the GPU compute on?
I don't think so.
Because it does make a difference, even if even with your card, it'll still make some difference. And put it this way: if I do it on mine and only do it with CPU, it's 4 times as slow. So it makes a pretty big difference.
400 times better.
Yeah, but even so, it basically it's by having it enabled, you're using everything you've got rather than just using one of the things.
Yeah.
So even if it's only a small amount, even if it adds 5% better, it's 5% quicker.
I baked the AO and the normal, so everything else should be fairly easy apart from the dirt.
The fuses are always you do 19 here, or is it?
Go left.
Or 17?
Well, I've already pretty much in-gamed it for 19. I'm just not happy with how the bales hold on the spike in terms of collision. It goes on the bottom spike fine and the top spike fine, but the two in the middle sort of jitter around a bit. And I don't know if there's a default game way of fixing that.
Not sure. Is it the are they? So say again what happened to it?
Basically, it can hold 4 or 5 standard in-game square bales.
Right.
Spikes on the bottom and spikes on the top, so those 2 bales are pretty solid.
Right.
I'm assuming that the types of collision bars they got in 19 create some sort of locking connection. But the ones in the middle are just sort of clamped between those 2.
It's the same as 17. Basically, it's the bale spike collision is what holds the bale. So if there's no spike actually in that bale, it's not holding the bale. If that makes sense.
I was thinking maybe I could do some sort of ghost collisions.
Yeah, I'd say you could do basically if you want to have it like that. Is you could make halfway between the 2 bales coals. Is you could make a third one. The only problem is then you would. Well, I suppose you wouldn't touch it really with anything with it, but. You could do that and add it sort of halfway in between the 2.
Yeah. I mean, the spike I was copying is one of those sort of winged grabs where it squeezes into your side.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be probably the best way is to add the extra coal. Let's do invisible coal.
Yeah. Like sort of a central spike or something.
Yeah.
Just to hold on place.
Just place it where the middle bale sits exactly, and then that should be fine. Then, because you need it right in the centre of the bale you do. So.
Yeah.
if it's not right in the centre of the bale, sometimes it doesn't always fully engage. So
modding talk probably gets angry.
Probably
get angry at modding talk.
It's Sam, so I can't really tell him off. But
I hold the power over life and death over his fence. Black Beauty pinned on the server? No, it's gone.
Yeah, I could just remove that feature from the playlist. It could be gone like that.
You wouldn't dare, Adam.
And then Sam's done that. They're better. Probably.
Landy Man says good evening, Sam.
Evening, Landy Man. Had a nice afternoon this afternoon. Went to meet my little baby great niece today. For the first time, which is nice. So I am officially a great uncle. If you didn't know that already.
Does that mean it's
my niece's daughter?
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because I remember her being born. Obviously, I was 13 when she was born, so it's a bit weird. Her now married, got her own kid. It's a bit strange.
Does it make you feel
very old? But very nice to have cuddles though. So.
Wait, you're in your mid-30s, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I will say mid-30s.
And you were 13 when she was born.
Yeah.
Which makes her mid-20s.
She's 23.
It's quite young, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, then again, you get a lot of younger couples these days.
I must admit, we didn't expect when she got married to her husband Caleb, we didn't expect them to have kids actually straight away. It was because they got a dog, because they really dog mad. We thought, oh, we're the dog, that'll keep them happy. You know, having a pet's like having a kid at first. It's sort of
a sort of substitute child at first, so we thought, oh, that'll keep them busy for a few years. But no, they surprised us. They decided they wanted one, so we got a baby girl. So yeah.
Jacob's lost his mind on the dual carriage one. What are we
say
doing?
again?
Using the wrong lane? You wouldn't pass your driving test there, Jacob. That was dreadful.
I don't think anyone can pass the driving test.
Using the wrong lane, swerving all over the place, lack of indication. Very cool.
Typical farming.
I don't know where I'm heading.
You were following me, weren't you?
I was, but I got stuck in an AI.
Oh, wait for it.
I think I underestimated.
Interesting to see that Giants seem to be asking for a lot more feedback this time around, don't they?
Yes. Well, not they ignoring it.
It
I don't
doesn't.
know, because I know some of the suggestions that went in like for things a while back. There have been changes made, so yeah, nothing major, but it's not like they're ignoring it completely. So
What were you saying, Isaac?
I seem to be annoyed.
Sorry.
What were you saying, Isaac? You started saying something.
No, it doesn't matter.
I just go and pick up my brother. Be back in the pit. Taxi service.
you Adam,
I'm quite.
yeah, go on, Isaac. Sorry if I cut you off.
It's okay. I'm quite surprised at how powerful this mass is actually turning out to be. Sure, I can find on the 5 player.
On the flat, it should be all right, to be honest.
Yeah.
You might notice not on the hills a bit, but yeah, on the flat. Thing is, I mean, in real life, I used to pull a 5 Dowswell plough with the 3085, which was only 105 horsepower, so
Alright.
and that pulled it fine, at like 10 mile an hour. So if I wanted to, depending on the soil and the incline of the hill.
That's quite good, actually.
It's one of the things that frustrates me in farm sim is that they sort of made it that you had to have much higher horsepower stuff to run everything.
I think today you see a lot of tractors this size and 4 photos now.
Yeah, I don't know why, because it's not like the tractors couldn't cope with it. It's like farmers got used to over the years just not condition themselves that they need more horsepower all the time, which it does make the job easier, don't get me wrong. Like when we had our Massey and the Renault Aries, and the Aries 640, which obviously had 146 horsepower, actually more on the PTO. That would pull the 5 plat, and you could pull that at like 1300 revs. You were literally just ticking over. You weren't stressing the engine out, so that was the difference.
Yeah.
No worries, Crumble. Whereas the Massey, it was like 1800 revs, bit harder. It was working a bit harder on it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So there was that. It was stressing the engine out more than it was on the Renault.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was. I never noticed I was lacking in power really with the Massey, even though it only had 105 horsepower. So.
Yeah. Definitely capable then.
Yeah, definitely. Is there a Jacob in my field?
There was a Jacob over here a couple of minutes ago.
I'd say hello, being sort of
Yeah.
at the same time.
Spread some fertilizer. Spread some love.
He came and photobombed me the other day.
I did.
He's taking a nice screenshot of the NF from the cultivator. Suddenly this giant 87 comes into view.
You're welcome. You got a celebrity feature.
Yeah, so I missed those decals. I didn't even think about that, and I didn't notice when I added the bonnet because I was doing it quickly. I just added your new bonnet, and then didn't even think about the decals wouldn't match, of course, obviously, because it's changed the angle of it. So yeah, if you just pop them over to me at some point on via PM, and I'll patch that onto it, and then I'll add it onto the next patch then.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for that.
I think it might have been. I don't know if the original one I sent to you is still available on the Google Drive because they're in there. I think.
Okay. Yeah, it might be actually. I'll double check. I'll see if I still got it.
So
Yeah, good. Yeah, there you go. I'll check that first.
Yeah, they should be on there. So
I think I kept it. Usually anyone like that sends me a mod edit or something. I usually keep it in like a folder under their name, so I remember who sent it, and I've got it as reference then. So
yeah, I only rotated them a little bit. That's all I did. So,
yeah, it's just to tweak them down a bit, isn't it? So
yeah.
I know. I talked go back to what we were saying about FS22. I'm really torn because it's like part of me would like to move to the new game so it's like a fresh new game for a change. But then it is a bit sickening thinking about how having to convert. I got so used to having all the mods available we have on this service, like to go back to having next to nothing. It's like, oh.
No, not ideal.
I'm still really split on 22.
Yeah. It's things like the parallax occlusion mapping. That's really cool. I like that. It's a really good step in the right direction. It's not performance hungry or intensive, but it makes a big effect on how the graphics look and how all the models, the ground, everything should look. It really makes a big difference. So things like that visually are a real big improvement to me. But I don't know.
The environment still feels horrible though. Everything's too oversaturated.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I was trying to imagine. I keep meaning to do actually. I'll have to do it later today or tomorrow or something. I'll see if I'll take one of the screenshots of 22 and see if I can just crop and edit like the tree textures and stuff, and just darken certain areas.
Thinking of having a look at what something like that would do as well.
So I can barely hear you, Jacob. You're a bit quiet. Or
Let me switch to my phone.
yeah, it keeps cutting out for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I certainly. Well, I enjoy how the game looks. Well, I enjoy how this particular game looks, and that's where most of my enjoyment comes from. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go on, guys, carry on.
So I just don't think I'd want to switch over if the natural environment was ruined.
No.
Yeah.
I think of all the game versions, it definitely 17 to 19 was the biggest shift in graphics look of the game. It changed not because it increased massively in its how good or technical it was. It was just very different, I think. And it just takes a bit of getting used to. I think for those who it doesn't matter so much, it was fine. It's like, oh, this is cool. This is a bit more fun. But for ones who want like a more natural, more outdoor countryside scenery look, it's not so conducive to that. It's great for vehicles. It makes vehicles stand out and equipment look really cool. But it comes at the expense of making all like you're saying, Jacob, all the stuff oversaturated or.
It doesn't feel like a real place yet. It just looks desperately unrealistic and cartoony. And the colour palette they use on the trees is just so dull and unrealistic. It annoys me.
I had this out with Yoss before, and he was on about like, oh well, this is what we're using for reference, and it was some oversaturated Almy stock photo, and I was like, you can't use that as reference. It's like.
It's like they're allergic to going outside.
Honestly, you would wonder that, wouldn't you?
You would.
Well, that's why I keep saying to Derp, it's like, come on, like, in fairness to them, like, whoever does their foliage artistry, they've got the oilseed rape from 17 and now 19. It's actually pretty spot on. As a, for a game one, it's pretty good. But their wheat and barley's still terrible, and it's like, how could you get one thing so right, and then the other two things absolutely appalling?
Their wheat and barley still just looks like rye to me in comparison.
Yeah, it does. And they have that awful yellow, like yellowy green mid-growth, like it's dying and it's too late because you haven't put enough nitrogen on it, and it's about to be ploughed in. I don't get it.
The textures...
lime green, isn't it?
Yeah.
So far what they've shown the crop textures in 22, the maize actually looks quite a lot better.
Yes.
But the wheat and barley still look... The colours still don't look right to me.
Are they like orange stubble? It's really bizarre.
Hopefully they might actually fix some of that, because they had obviously said that it was just all work in progress and the foliage wasn't final, but then stated previously that's what they said about Ravenport in 19 and that horrible grass. When
you make the foliage, it's like, why would you even make it that colour in the first place?
You do wonder what they're thinking.
Nice to know. It's things like that that just annoy me. It's like, oh come on, like because then you wouldn't want to play like that. You're like, well, this is rubbish. So for me, it's like, well, I know how to fix that. I know how to make better ones. I know how to change the color. I know how to change the texture itself if I wanted to. But that's all extra work, and it's all extra work changing the default game to make it look how you want it to look, and it's just all time spent doing that rather than enjoying playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like some like, oh well, I don't care, just play it as is. Well, that's great for you because it obviously doesn't bug you, but for me, especially coming from a farming background, it bugs the hell out of me, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I never really understood, especially in 19, where the crops just look so off. Like when I was walking around, like, they're completely different to the colours that I saw this morning when I went out on my walk over the fields. I went to a field of oats, and they look completely different to anything we've seen in the game.
You do wonder how they get it so wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I would say they just don't ever go to a real field, and they just use they just look for photographs on the Google Images, I reckon. Or they don't even they get some artist who's got no background in agriculture at all, and he goes, make us a plant that looks a bit like this, and they just come up with some interpretation of it. I really don't get it.
That really surprised me.
And yeah, sugar beet is really good, and the potatoes are actually really good. Yeah, and have been for a while. It's just like, I don't know. I don't get how you can get some bits of the same aspect of the game so right and other bits so wrong.
No.
Maybe that is an indication that they've got more than one person working on it, but they're not all the same. Maybe, I don't know.
But then it's so easy for modders to take the textures and improve them. Why can't they just do that base game? Like the textures I run on 19 at the minute are the most realistic I've ever seen in FS.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I know the ones that Oxy uses it.
I think they'll be the same ones, yeah. They were made by a German guy. They're really
Is it
nice.
Nismo? Is it Nismo's it?
No, not Nismo.
Not Nismo.
Nismo's isn't mine, but didn't get on with that much. Nismo is the one who makes a lot of the different textures. But I can't remember what his name is. But he's got a Facebook account with a load of textures he uses. And his game looks really nice.
I noticed that the French guy, Simulator Gaming and Le Femme de Chambre, whatever his name is, like Hugo, he's on a Discord. It is. I've noticed because their pictures always look really good in 19. And I keep meaning to ask him like what lighting he uses, because it seems like they use some custom lighting, because it doesn't look like stock 19 at all. But that one looks really nice because it looks like how 19 should, if that makes sense.
Yeah. One thing I found... Sorry.
Go on.
One thing I found quite surprising the other day was looking at one of the Forza Horizon 5 pre-production stream things and realising that they actually use a skybox.
Really? It is a skybox still?
It is a skybox, it's not a dynamic sky.
And it just changes through the different stages very, very seamlessly.
Well, they put effort into it, unlike giants. So they go out to... So for the new game, they went out to Mexico with like 12k cameras or something ridiculous. And went out and took... It was something like 600 terabytes worth of photos.
It's basically, you've got not just five skyboxes a day, you've probably got like 500 skyboxes a day.
At least, yeah.
That's cool. Well, that's something I'd always thought of doing for 17, see, with when Aiden brought his Sky Swap mod before that, was I remember saying to the guys, like, add in more states through the day. And not have such a rotation, but have the skybox changing position through the day.
Yeah.
Which is kind of so basically what they do, they just do it much more seamlessly, that's all. Yeah, it's clever.
So yeah, in Forza the sky just sort of slowly moves across a plane, so a different texture sort of loads in every now and again, so it looks like the sky's going across. It's incredibly clever.
It seems like the sky's moving though in La Forza, though, doesn't it?
It does. It looks completely realistic.
I wonder how they've done that as well. Was it somebody said in it on the forum that Forza 4 had 70 visual artists or something? Actually used, like, not employed with the company, but used. They actually had they obviously got them in on like freelance or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's obvious, and that's the difference. When you freelance 70 visual artists for a game, even though there's only 10 of you making the game.
Yeah.
I did find that quite funny when people say about Giants being a small company.
But they contract out most of their 3D modelling, don't they?
All of it,
Yeah, I was going to say all of it.
all the equipment, and also like well, Adam knows the chap. Adam's dad knows the chap who did the Massey Vader
Yeah.
the Giants, because he did it for them. So they needed to do it for themselves.
Yeah.
And I know
So
that wasn't one of the John Deere's as well, because there was some guy.
The 6M one, I think they put out as a mod, is the one
Yeah.
that got modelled for them. I seem to remember that at least.
Yeah,
I think the Cotton Harvester was modelled by someone's relative as well.
that's right. Yeah, the Cotton Harvest was modelled by somebody as well that came out about it. Yeah, there's not much they model themselves now.
Pretty sure someone said that the Zerion was outsourced as well, because it appeared on a website for a little while, or the class DLC kit, and it all got taken down. So it was being sold on Turbo Squid or something. Giants removed it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's money over here, Sam.
Mine. Oh, so it's fine. Go on, you have it.
Thank you.
£5. You're all in my field for me.
I was playing Microsoft Flight Simulator just before coming on here, and I was amazed at how accurate the representation of nature is on that game. It's so different to anything you've seen in Farming Simulator, and you're not even meant to be on the ground in that game.
I know. And that gets me. It's like, well, we're mostly in the air, so we won't bother making it too realistic on the ground. But we'll make it this good. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I found where I live on the simulator.
Yeah.
It looks better than you could ever make in Farming Simulator. But it's
Wow.
It's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, and the grass textures as well. They're phenomenal.
I know, and you're not even on the ground.
But the game does cost like 120 quid.
Well, the basic version is about 60, I think.
I'll back a sec.
I got it for £3. No, 3 months for £1.
Yeah, you're just lucky.
So
You can actually get Flight Sim on Game Pass now.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. So when you finished with that free trial, you just start another free trial. You can have Microsoft Flight Simulator for a year for £4. I wouldn't have bought it full price though, because I don't like the flight dynamics much. I'd only buy it full price if you got some good aircraft to come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the hobby gets really expensive, when you start buying all the add-ons.
Yeah.
I think there's one company who make an aircraft that sells for about £140.
Really?
Yeah.
I know I saw somebody was making something called like Project Mega Pack or something.
Oh yeah, that's the freeware, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a ton of new planes. It looked quite impressive.
I never use the freeware stuff because something goes wrong.
Weird.
I just use the small number of payware aircraft I do have.
Yeah.
I've only got one Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I've got a couple in the other simulator. Yeah.
Should have got Jacob to drop this for.
Did you go for a 3 metre in the end?
No, he's got 2 telegraph poles in the middle of it.
That's not that much of a hardship.
Telegraph poles are no excuse. Are you going round are you doing any circles around the tramline circles around the telegraph poles?
No.
Pointers.
I'll do straight lines and that's it.
I think I tried to do them once. You need big fields.
Missed a bit. Never mind.
I saw a tractor today for the first time in ages.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you see?
There's a case, I think there's a Maxim 125.
Oh, nice.
I got a picture of it, it wasn't great. It was really not very good at all. Because it was on my phone, so... so it was doing a bit of fertilising in the fields. As I was
Right.
looking at that.
What fertiliser spreader?
I think it was blue. It would have been either a sulphate or the other one. It's blue.
KRM? I think it's the other blue.
I can check on my phone actually. See what the photo.
A big one.
I saw quite a lot of tractors today.
Oh no, it was red. There's a key.
I saw a nice Fendt carting silage.
Oh.
An old 820 next to a Class Jaguar 75
Boo.
and New Holland pulling the Jaguar. There was a Massey picking up bales and 2 Dutsvars baling just outside.
Oh, I saw the. I also saw the Dutsfar, the old one that's located just down the road from me.
Oh, the one you mentioned the other day.
Yeah, I saw it for a few seconds. I heard it for about a minute. Those old Dutsfars are so loud. You don't believe. They're as loud as the Cuthberts that you see.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. There's quite a few tractors that loud round here, to be fair. Fiat F-140s are ridiculously loud. I posted a video of one the other day. Then internationals are also very, very loud. The ones that, you know, like the Case 1455, the international version of that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. I think I saw last year, maybe the year before, there was a Massey Ferguson 299, and it was just putting out of the junction, so you got to hear it accelerating.
Oh, lovely.
It was an eargasm.
It's such a nice noise.
Yeah. I think it was straight piped as well.
Oh, perfect.
So, I haven't seen that tractor since. A shame. And then, what else was there? Oh, today on my walk I saw, I think it was a Case International 956 XL.
Oh, nice.
One
I
of
saw.
in the distance, it was on a grain dryer, I think.
Oh.
It had
I saw one yesterday carting hay on my friend's farm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Which was nice.
You should see how they look on terra tyres. They look like pudding tractors.
Oh,
They're so diddy, and the tyres are twice as big as the tractors and stuff. But yeah.
Okay. I got really lucky yesterday when I stumbled across that 1250 Massey.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the only time I've ever seen one. I had no idea there were any in Cumbria, and when going down a back lane I don't go down very often, realised there was one 5 minutes from my house.
Cool. Was it a 1250 or 1200?
Probably a 1200, I'm not sure, I couldn't see.
Because did it just have a solid decal on the back, on the whole of that back plate?
There wasn't a decal on the back plate. It was a little worse. It was a little worse for wear.
Well, there should have been one. Yeah. Because it looked like that back plate was all white.
I can find the picture and have a look. I think it was all white, yeah.
That was probably where a big 12.
What was that?
The 1250 only has a stripe.
Oh wait.
It has a full decal on the back plate.
Let me have a look.
Have you seen Cal Farmer Dan on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got one, I think.
I have seen it.
Yeah, that
Just
thing's
not-
awesome.
Mm.
Wonky tramlines.
If one day I was to buy a vintage tractor, it'd be something like a 1200.
That would be a brilliant tractor to run.
One day when I'm rich.
One day when I win the lottery.
Yeah. But you have to be really definitive about it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause otherwise it's never going to happen.
Exactly. You say I might win the lottery, then you're just putting bad luck on yourself. You say I will win the lottery.
Yeah.
Do you actually play the lottery?
Well, I don't because I'm not over 18.
You only have to be 16.
No, you have to be 18, don't you?
No. 16 for lottery.
Oh. Alright, I'll start my Reddit. Okay. I must have read that wrong.
Unless they changed it, but it always used to be 16.
Let me look it up.
I think gambling laws have changed.
How old do you have to be to play the National Lottery? Ah, okay. It was 16 up until April this year. Now it's 18.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
To you, hello.
My eldest was not feeling well. She got a bad headache. It's been really muggy today because I've had a headache all day today as well.
Oh no.
You know, it's like when the air pressure changes, doesn't it? It always gives you headaches.
Oh yeah. I've spent the last couple of days not doing much at all because it's just been so hot and so humid. It just
I don't know
drains me of any energy.
I was really annoyed because last week it said this week was going to be like sunny every day, really nice, and we've had hardly any sunshine. It's been really overcast, but really muggy and horrible. Not been nice at all.
We got lucky because we've had bright sunshine all week. I've been out watching whole crop and silaging or haymaking all week.
Yeah, it's nice. I love that picture. Those pictures you had of the class forager looking down towards the farm.
Cheers. I
Those
got
ones
really
cool.
I got really lucky with that one because all year I've driven past that field thinking how cool photos would that make, and I cycled by just as they were opening up the field. It couldn't be better timed.
It was brilliant, those pit photographs. I just thought
Thanks.
about the whole farm. It just made it a lovely aspect. It would look really cool on a map, wouldn't it? That farm.
Oh, I'd love it on a map. Yeah, it's a beautiful farm. But I think the elevation changes might be a bit much for FS because it's ridiculously steep.
Yeah. Yes, you can't get away with that in farm sim, unfortunately.
You just can't get it to feel right, which is a bit of a shame, really.
I realised that. I was thinking, like with farm sim in general, you can't everything needs to be it's like sort of basically scaled down. It doesn't like I've started making that Cobra, which is like 100% to scale. But I'm wondering if it's actually going to work as a map, because it's like the fields will be massive.
How much bigger than they are now?
Well, the 17 version of the map, put it this way, the field off by the crossroads, the sort of two fields south of the crossroads on the map, in real life are 30 and 29 acres.
Oh right.
But on 17, they are only 16 and 15 acres in size. So it's like only about 60% of its actual size.
Yeah, I noticed that while making my map, which was a bit depressing, is quite how small everything is compared to reality.
Yeah.
Like when I was trying to do all the trees in 1-to-1 scale, so all the right rotations and all the right groups, and it took forever and isn't worth the effort. I realised I could not fit what was there in reality into the space because the road was about 10-20 metres shorter than it is in reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, scale's a strange thing. Getting it from real life to into farm sim.
Mm-hmm.
How's it gone? I cut you off again.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my map to scale as I do it, because a lot of the area actually relies on it being to scale. So I'm just wondering how accurate it will be. I mean, I've used the OS maps, the YAM methods, but I don't know.
I suppose it's. I mean, you can only get. I mean, you can never get it like absolutely accurate. You can only get it to as a close approximation. That's what you can do really. And at the end of the day, no one but you really will know the difference. So.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Which sucks for you. Like it sucks for me with Cobra, but everyone else won't know. So.
I was going to say the problem is I'm a perfectionist, so there's one thing wrong, and it just bugs me forever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, like realistically, with my map, for me to be happy with it, I'd have to rebuild the entire thing from scratch. Because the road's wrong, the walls are wrong, the trees are wrong, the fields are wrong.
Oh, trees! I remember we were having a discussion the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say I was going to?
Oh.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, what were you saying?
So I can't remember if I said I was going to send you the trees that I was fiddling with.
I don't know.
Don't know. If you'd like them, I'll send them across.
Yes, please. That'd be nice.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Are those the DLC trees? Are they?
Yeah.
For legal purposes, I'm going to say my friend was messing with those.
Well, there's loads of maps on Mod Hub at the moment, so I shouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, I took one look at the original textures and thought they looked horrible, so remade them all. Well, when I say remade, just change the colours, and it makes a hell of a lot of difference.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll post a picture now. And was messing with the Estancia de Pacho trees as well, because Green Bale made a nice texture for them, so they actually look like oak trees rather than mango trees now, which is quite cool.
Yeah, little tweaks like that really make a difference. It's nice seeing something like that.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate that there are no oak trees, the shape of the ones in my area.
Same here.
It's all, I reckon 90% of the trees here are oak trees.
Same.
So,
Trees are tree.
The thing that annoys me with the trees is that all the farm sim trees have no foliage lower down. They all have really long trunks.
Yeah.
Which actually most, not. I mean, I know some trees are like that, but actually most trees tend to have branches lower down. So you get that, you don't get that bare look at the base of the tree all the time.
no.
But it's that's why I often sink a lot of the trees on the map to achieve that look.
To be fair, that's one thing I can give credit to 19 about, is the trees. The actual models are definitely more realistic. I know everyone hates the birch trees, but they definitely look more like birch trees. Certainly to what I'm used to.
I've never played the DLC map on the Erlengrat map, but I noticed from some of the screenshots I've seen, the trees on there look even better again.
The distance scenery actually looks okay on that map as well.
Yeah, that uses quite a cool it's basically uses like a mask method on the 3D model. So Giants basically paint on the different layers of this mask texture. They paint all the different, like where grass should be, where rock and so on. Ooh, a pound coin. I'm rich.
Yeah.
And then it basically in game it then renders the in-game grass or rock or dirt texture on those areas on that model. So it's a way of getting more seamless that matches with the in-game textures already.
Yeah.
And that's how they did it apparently, because Moxie was showing me, he'd asked about it and they were telling him how they'd done it, which is quite interesting.
Yeah. I need to have a go at doing that. The 3D distance scenery like you get on like on Marwell. I know on Marwell it's quite subtle, the undulations or distance scenery. I'd like
Have
to
you
get something like that.
I'll send you. Post that link because Oxy posted it again on his. Actually, it was in his Discord. I think I'll post it in our modern section. There's a link to a YouTube guy who shows you how to use Google Earth data straight into Blender, and you can get the terrain in it. And then you can basically make your own 3D scenery from that like quite easily. I say easily.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly straightforward for what it does for you. So, for like distance scenery where you don't need it that detailed, it'd be pretty cool. Because that's what I want to do with my next maps is have it so you've got all 3D terrain with proper Google Earth images on it, which should look a lot better.
If you get to reveal area,
Yeah.
it's the best way to do it, I'm sure.
The only downside with doing Colbert like that is I'd have to model out to about 25 miles away.
I was coming home from a holiday. I almost went down the road that the farm was on. I was at the road at the bottom of the hill I was going on, and I was surprised at how hilly it actually is down there.
Yeah.
So,
You should have said you could have stopped by for given you a quick tour. Had that lad on from Ireland. He was over visiting his grandparents a few years ago, and his grandfather had taken him to his grandparents had taken him to the Morgan factory in Malvern, and he passed it on the way and had recognised it. So said to his was telling his grandpa, said, "Look, is there any chance we could stop on the way back and perhaps I could stop and see if we can ask to have a little walk around?" It just happened to be that I was there at my parents' bungalow finishing work one day, and so I'll take you for a little tour. So I come with me now.
That's cool.
I posted some pictures of some different tree textures I've tried to do.
Why telegraph poles got to have collisions on them?
It's realistic crumble and they hate you.
It's literally slap bang. It's not in the middle of a tram line, luckily, but it's slap bang in the middle of a pass.
So go around there. It's not the end of the world.
It's the end of the world.
Did somebody not have enough coffee today?
No, I haven't.
I think that's crumble. Hey, I haven't had. Oh, I literally had. I've had one coffee today, and that's it. So beware. Hey, I had one coffee today, and I could still say something positive about FS22.
You also there.
I must be feeling positive.
Yeah.
Who's doing?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
He's alive.
Message from Paul St Clair in my stream for you, Sam, as well. Say hi to BB for me, Crumble, and can you say I like playing CPF and the West Coast?
Thank Paul for me.
I wasn't sure. I did not hear that. I don't feel good.
I know I must get on and start releasing some of the mods we were going to release. Because the map version can be released now, because that's all done now. This map version we're on now.
What field am I needed in?
I'm current. 120. No, just 24.
All the fields. You're needed in all the fields, Adam.
Adam, if you see where I am, down in the. Oh, no, I'm at the top, aren't I? Yeah, top right. So you're needed in field 24.
I just went to go and pick my brother up. Driving down a road, I'm looking to the left-hand side, where he always gets dropped off. Guess where he stood? On the right. And he's wearing black, and he was behind a van. So how on earth I'll see him, I don't know. So I drove past him, and I turned left, and of course it's a busy road, so I couldn't really... Oh, that's 24. I couldn't really stop, so I pulled over. And I called him, I was like, where are you? So I stood over here on the right. Like, well, why are you over there?
That didn't work, did it?
So, it took about 15 minutes longer than it should have been. I did get to use cruise control for the first time. It's amazing how quick 30 miles an hour feels when you're doing exactly 30.
I would use cruise control if I'm anywhere but on a dual carriageway when there's no traffic around.
Oh, I just want to have a go with it. It's not very practical in town,
Yeah.
but it was fun.
I can guarantee you when I'm using it on like this car I've got is the first car I've ever had cruise control on.
I can guarantee I'll. It's like, I usually only use it when it's nice and quiet on dual carriageway, and I'll stick it on. I think, there's hardly any traffic around. I'll stick it on. As soon as I stick it on, suddenly there'll be traffic everywhere, and it's just not sensible to have it on at all then, because you just can't react quick enough.
You not have radar on yours.
Should I put a tram line in there or not?
What did you say, Adam?
Radar.
Your car's radar. What's
My mum's car has radar, and hers is a 7-year-old Golf.
The Golf have had that for ages.
yeah?
My dad's has got it as well because his is a bit new.
My dad's got the Polo. His got radar cruise control on
I
it.
was just saying, radar's on pretty much everything with cruise control these days.
You see, my newest car is from 2004, so
It's not
But
really new.
it's brilliant because they're Volvos and they've got 90% of what all modern cars have, but they're from 2004, so they're cheap.
Yeah.
Is it also not a little bit tired?
No, well, it is a bit, but it's some of the comfiest seats ever made. Nice leather, all heated. So
They're not looking
can't complain.
I have to
worn out.
say,
Because my dad's previous car, the leather seats started looking a bit tired after 4 years.
Oh, well,
I say
the
driver's seat.
Volvo leather is clearly pretty good because those are all intact, being like 50.
Is this the one which broke down on the dual carriageway and ended up on the back of a van? I
Me?
remember you in that picture. Yeah.
It's only a small pile, Paul.
When was that?
You posted a picture about, might have been a year ago, you posted a picture of a Volvo being picked up on the back of a van saying you'd broken down.
Oh yeah, that's for some reason one of the brakes seized. We were driving along.
Still got
So,
3 wheels.
Yeah, that was an issue, and then there was a lot of burning smell
Lovely.
that we had to stop and. Yes.
Sam, quick question.
yeah.
Why is there a bald spot in
Sorry.
my back garden?
Sorry, you said quick question. Sorry, that was too long. Sorry, I'm gonna say again.
In the back garden farmhouse at my gaff, there's that bald spot, which is just a dirt texture, not a grass texture.
Right.
Any particular reason? Or
Yeah.
Have your kids been playing out there too much with the football and they've worn the grass away?
probably.
But ask me, that was Stu's dodgy painting.
I've never noticed it before.
Go into
It might-
landscape rules and you can fix it.
It might be because in one of the versions of the map versions, I changed which texture had priority around, and it did muck up some of the bits like that. You certainly had spots appearing which hadn't been there before and stuff. Which could be because of that, maybe. Could be because of that.
What do you mean by that? Priority?
In the map i3D, you can set, so for example, every ground texture has a priority compared to, how if you painted dirt and then paint grass over the top, if grass has a higher priority than dirt, the grass will blend on top of the dirt rather than underneath it, if that makes sense.
I just thought they blended together.
Well, they kind of do, but they kind of don't as well.
Learn something new every day.
Dirt's generally always usually is set to 0, which is the top one. Grass is usually 1, and then so on and so on. I experimented changing them around a bit once, and it made some difference, but not a huge difference. But
It's a shame my shaders aren't working today.
yeah, I like the shaders, Jake. Isaac. They look really nice. They do.
I think it's because they're not working because I launched Microsoft Flight Simulator earlier. So,
Mine
I hate
little
that.
ones never
Shaders, do you
worked
like
at 17.
It's if you've got it's with me. Mine work as long as I don't tab out of the game. What after it's launched.
yeah, I get the same issue most of the
My
time.
clusters aren't disappearing. So how?
But with 19, you can tab out and fine, and that's fine.
Yeah,
Which is irritating.
although shaders can't save 19.
I've never had my my crosshair in the middle of my screen. It's not turning off.
Do you use FOV?
Oh, that was weird. I got the tractor and it fixed itself. Why do you have to hit the wrong one?
Wait. Were you using field of view, Adam? Like changing it?
I might have been.
Yeah, if you use player camera and it switches the Wopster tool on, it will bring it on.
And it looks like it's just a crosshair because you can't see the.
Oh.
I do that all the time. Get confused by it.
The Wopster tool doesn't work 100% with the player camera mod and the hide HUD mod.
That's 12.5 hours on here now, Paul. On the Black Beauty.
Doing 8 miles per hour.
Oh, those screenshots are
You
dreadful.
don't see flying at that speed too much.
Massive power for the win.
There's a main ploughing rig. Well, around me, I think the farm, big agribusiness they used to use a massive Ericsson 8480 on their plough. And that thing was a beast.
Yeah.
Now they've got a New Holland T7.
It is crazy how farmers have become sort of everything's minimum 200 horsepower now. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, they've
crazy
got,
now.
I think their smallest tractor is a Puma 150. And that's a sprayer tractor. Most of the year, I think. They have it on a trailer sprayer. And then they've got a New Holland T6 180, which they put duals on for rolling.
It's crazy around here now because you've got farms like Garfolds that have been taken over by contractors now. So you've gone from a fleet of little old Massey Fergusons, 3000s and 590s to 290 horsepower 7Rs going up and down the fields.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's mind-boggling.
I mean, there's still a few farmers around me that operate the smaller tractors. The farm I'm doing for my map, I think they operate a little old John Deere one with the curved front window, and they've got that little Dutzfar as well. The old I think it was pre-Agrostar, but I don't know.
Which is the main workhorse, Paul, sorry.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
I know if you're using bigger equipment, then you need more horsepower, but I still feel like a lot of farmers go for big equipment just so it's like a bit of a show off thing. Oh, I got a bigger tractor than you, sort of thing.
You should see the size of the combine they use around me. I mean,
That's what I want to do.
they use ludicrous equipment now. I think they've got the CR 9.8 as the main combine with a 35-foot cut, which is just ludicrous.
Yeah.
But
It's
then
like,
again,
go on, sorry, go on.
My local farm's got some sort of early 2000s John Deere. I'd say the head is probably 5-6 meters wide.
oh, is that the one I've seen?
Yeah, stick out the back of the shed.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit.
One of the things I like about the people who've taken over the farm now, Clays over Cobra, because they're not actually like that so much. They've got a huge farm, huge amount of land to cover, but like they don't have like 3 combines because they feel they need it. Like they still only have the 1 combine. I mean, it is a class Lexion TerraTrack, but it's not. But they, you've got Savages who've got 2 New Holland CR CR80s or CR8s. They've got like 6-7 Fendt tractors, and then they were like testing a Fendt. What's the Fendt tractor one? Is it there? It's like the Challenger MT, and the MT, the 700, whatever it is. I remember now.
The 900 and the 1100.
The 9. So it was the 900.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that renamed them to.
And that was like why are you looking at us? I mean, what horsepower is that tracked MT 900?
400-ish?
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know. It was just a bit of a show-off thing. I think it was. Just, and you see a lot of it around here.
Where's next field?
97, 98, 103, and that's it.
I mean, some of the craziest kit I've seen around here was the local anchor dealer had a Ideal 9 on demo. They were letting it out on demo to the local farms. And that thing is ludicrous. 40 foot cuts.
My uncle, he got a contract to harvest some barley he'd planted in this sort of scrub field which came with the house he brought. And when I say scrub field, I mean it was not clay mines, there's 2 pits in it, which he backfilled with topsoil. And you could walk around the field in about 10 minutes. No, 5. It's very small, I don't know the acreage, but it's a ridiculously small field for a Lexian 700 TerraTrack.
How many passes did you make?
I think my cousin said that they did the field in about 3 headlands and 2 passes.
That's great.
Yeah, it's very much overkill.
It makes me laugh when I think back to, we farmed Cobra with a Massey Ferguson 27 combine with a 14-foot header, and with 3 tractors, which were all only one of which was over 100 horsepower, and that seemed quite adequate. It was
Yeah.
seems like night and day now.
Yeah.
And since those days, there hasn't been a tractor on the farm less than like 150 horsepower.
Yeah.
Most tractors are sort of over 200 plus now.
I've found an issue with this 7700.
What is it?
Passenger camera is wrong way round.
It's got the wrong XML on it.
You look right to turn your head left, and look left to
Yeah,
right.
it's got it's reversing. Oh, I've run out of seed. Oh, I don't believe it. Hope.
Oh. I was thinking earlier, I wonder like to make a set of British style terra tyres for rolling jobs and things like that. Got a couple of tractors maybe. Well, if I ever learn how to make tyres in Denver.
I wonder if Ian's got any seed left. I wonder.
No, the only stuff left in Ian's yard was a pallet of grit, salt, whatever you want to call it.
No seed left at all.
No, none that I
I
saw.
know he didn't do much arrow, did he?
No.
So he's got tons of bales, mind.
Have you looked on, because FSUK was built on WordPress,
Yeah.
and we were given like an admin page thing to create our WordPresses on, weren't we?
Oh, right, the FSUK modding. Sorry, yeah.
Have you still got access to that? Like, have you looked?
I haven't checked it for not since I did my one and only post on there with the Marston release on there.
Because I did that Blender sort of tutorial guide thing for creating tyres on that.
Yeah.
I'm probably thinking that's probably worth converting to a PDF if I can.
Yeah, PDF's probably easier.
That'd be cool. I'd like to try my hand at making some tyres one day.
It is pretty easy. Jeff brought a tutorial done by a university professor. Or using Blender, and he just screen recorded it for me and sent me the file.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I was like, well, I can't watch this, so I just sort of distilled it into images and stuff. It's quite simple once you know what you're doing, but it looks complicated.
I've nearly run out of fuel in this Aries already.
That's what you get for
I'm
having class.
halfway to the Massey's tank. I do like this 56.
Yeah, it's nice, that tractor, especially with the modifications Adam's made to it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Come on, what, you big nut, there you go. Where's the slap?
I'm back.
Oh no.
Am I not allowed back?
No.
Oh.
You're going to kick me down to the curb.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Where did he actually leave?
We have to get some more fuel up to the Western Hill. Isaac, remind me if I forget, because I've just used up the last of the fuel from the fuel tank. So
I better see how much
You just
fuel I've
leave
got.
me.
we'll need to get a delivery at some point.
Yeah.
I was
I think I'm about halfway through this field now.
Well done.
I need to get some fuel as well, Sam, so I might just...
If you want to go half as on a tanker load, let me know.
I've only got 800 litres, so...
Yeah.
I just had to dash off then because there was a pair of baby owls sat outside on a tree branch outside the window.
That's cool.
Oh, I thought it would be something really common like that, wouldn't it?
That's just pretty bog standard night.
I looked outside my window the other day, and a magpie had on my windowsill and was staring at me.
Yeah, I was just stood looking out my bedroom window while two baby owls shouted at me. I've got a couple of pictures, but it's night time, so they're just blurs.
My window is next to, I think it's the telephone wire that goes down towards the road. So I think we've been in the spring. There are lots of birds sitting on that wire, so I leant out the window and got a nice photo of them. It's nice. It's nice when you see all the little birds sitting on the.
I saw a line of baby swallows sat on the wire the other day. That was quite sweet.
Yeah. I can't remember what these birds were.
I don't get any nice birds anywhere near the window.
I live in a sort of little forest area, so you get loads. We used to get red squirrels coming to the bird feeders every day, but sadly not anymore.
Does anybody else want to go to the Lake District like right now? What are the downsides of living up there, Jacob? It must be some.
The downsides, you don't get to go to busy places all the time. There's no traffic. It's not really busy. That's obviously terrible.
Look at nice views all day long.
There's actually, as I said, there's actually too many nice views, so it's a bit of a struggle really on the daily to actually look at them all.
You find you take the good views for granted. There's that really bad issue.
Yeah, your PC hard drive fills up too fast with nice photos. That's a big problem. So, life's just a daily struggle up there, really, Adam. I wouldn't move.
You have to put up with constant farm machinery locally all the time.
Oh god, yeah, just all the time. It's awful.
Well, it must be so like you get an American tourist every other year who like throws rocks at you.
Although there is a downside, Adam. You do have a really nosy local photographer.
Some kid leaning in every time you're trying to work in a field, taking pictures.
Get out of the way! He's there again. Actually, that class forager was actually trying to mow Jacob down because he's in the way.
How
You
much
actually got
fuel
Have
do
you
you
ever
need,
like
Sam?
want to throw some jacket to let them know you're there?
As much as how much do you want from?
I actually do have a high vis jacket that I wear. Yeah.
Tanks
You said
hold
or-
5,000?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to fill mine up, so I'll be having 5,000 litres. I don't know about you.
Yeah. So if you is it 10 in the tanker? Isn't it? I think it holds, isn't it?
This one is
Shell one, and you're picking up, is it?
22.5 here.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll do it roughly five, and then we'll split it between us then. So I'll have 5 and you have 5 then.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
When I go out cycling, I'll wear green under my high vis so I can take it off when I go and take a photo, and I do blend in the hedge.
No, stop! I didn't say hi. Stupid boy. Sorry, just swearing at my work here. Right. On.
How much have I just spent on fuel?
I always hate doing the last the last headland pass, which has the tram line on it in the field, because you get it wrong, it just messes the entire field up.
That's like problem. What are your tram lines like in this field? Because there's only like one.
There's only like one.
You've done the headland nicely, but there's nothing in this corner.
Oh yeah.
There should
Oh, it's sunset now, and I haven't got shaders.
Right, it's 5.5 grand for your fuel.
Okay. Do you take instalments?
No.
I mean,
Take some like water off the other server.
I'll pay you in a Fent katana.
No. Well, yes, but no.
You must be mad to try and take that one.
Wait, I was gonna say, are you actually gonna do that?
You're not. You'll open it up in Blender, realise how much of a horrible model it is,
Yeah.
and quietly not mention it. For
What I realised is the original people, they basically just took the FS15 Crone 1100 Forager, Big X.
Yeah.
Took the top of the body off, and that was it. And then remodeled a new body on top, and that was it. And hacked it about really bad, and hacked it about really badly. So if you clear their model up, you could do the same, but do it on an FS17 Forager body instead, which would look even nicer. And then just remodel their model with actual normal textures, because it hasn't got any, and a proper specular which hasn't got either, and it shouldn't look too bad.
You could back convert the FS22 one when it comes out.
It
looks way nicer.
Yeah,
you'll end up doing a lot of your own modelling on that, because even now I look at that class Jaguar I did, and I don't really like any of it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get the 8S back converted.
Oh yeah.
5S.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
5S too. Oh, in the trailer it had the panoramic cab.
I saw that as well. I did not
Yeah.
know.
I didn't even think that was an option on that series.
How does it seal? Like, because on the old school cabs, it used to be the panoramic door. It was just one big piece of glass. It wasn't an actual door.
The problem is, it didn't have a post on the other side.
No, that's what I did.
The real panoramic cab has a post on the door side, but no post on the other side.
Well, the only panoramic cab I'm aware of they do on those small tractors is for the commercial orange ones, for the hedge cutting
I
specialist
thought
ones.
that too. But clearly not.
So why on earth that's on an active? I mean, I haven't looked at a 5S Pro. I don't even know if there are any.
Yeah. I think what they did is they just removed the pillars so you could actually see the character in the trailer.
Yeah, I was thinking that because it did look a bit weird where the right, it was like there was a door hinge there, wasn't it?
Was that only in the CGI though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just the CGI chap doesn't have a clue what the Matty S5S even looks like, probably.
Do you want this fuel at
That's the whole
Seaview
panel.
or Western Hill, Sam?
Dump it all at Western Hill for now. We've still got some at Seaview, so. What are you Hatton farming? How much was it, Grumble? 5.5.
5.5, yeah.
I think it's polyfol. I mean money.
There you go. 5.5 grand sent to Folly Farm. No, I'm joking.
I don't think I'm going to get this
Thank you very much.
field finished tonight. I'll have to finish this field tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no rush, Isaac. Just enjoy it. This is a beauty. I must admit, I am loving having it on one-time speed.
Yeah.
It's been so much more relaxed the server this time around. I don't feel the pressure to get on every day if I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
At the same time, if I don't get on, I don't think, oh, great, I'm going to be so behind on my jobs now. And yeah, it's much more.
So you're still planting, aren't you? I don't know where we were on the other one, but all the planting.
We got miles behind because our server was off for like 10 days. I was offline for 10 days while I was getting things ready for it.
Wayne was a little. I don't know if he was annoyed, but he just said he'd missed planting on a few of his fields. He only had like 3 or 4 of his fields planted up.
Yeah, they could always do the same one. If everyone wanted to do it on server 1, they could go to a one-time speed. Ian's added it in. So what you can do is you can just alter the save game, and you just set the time zone. So we've got it, and it'll, because actually farm sim game time isn't accurate. Oh, Isaac's dropped again.
Sorry, I'm just going to restart my computer.
Oh, so you can get the shaders.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, he wants to get
Yes,
on.
those shaders now.
Yeah, so the sunset's looking nice tonight.
It is. I was just stopped to take a picture.
I would take a picture, but I keep forgetting to turn my graphics up on 17. It's still on low. I mean, I do get a smooth 60 FPS, but I don't have any mirrors, and my render distance is about 2 meters.
Nobody's got a tanker for transporting liquid fur, have they?
Don't think so.
No. What I can do is I can buy one for the shop if need be, for the shop lorry. Could do that.
Or I could go and rent one now. Cart it for you.
Shop's shut now.
Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
So much for being on ×1 speed. Keeping up with everything. Was there another field? Sorry, I've just assumed that was the last field.
Hold on.
There's the one I'm in. You can come and help out with.
Is it 103 as well? Wasn't it?
Yeah, 103. And 42. And 34. And 48.
You just trolling that?
No.
I feel like you are.
Crumble's basically getting you to do all Muller's work for you, for free.
Yeah.
Right. Hopefully this should work then.
Might as well abuse him while I've got him.
If it means we get to see more awesome screenshots of yours, Isaac, then I'm all for that. I don't mind stinking for that.
Yeah.
That one you did the other day, the one from Seaview,
Yeah.
looking down the lane, that was really good. That one.
I'm assuming it was edited for Blur, right?
Yeah, NVIDIA shaders, isn't it?
Yeah. No post editing or anything, I don't think. Just the shaders.
Yeah, I did the most recent NVIDIA update and it broke half my shaders.
I don't think I've done mine yet, so...
No, I haven't done mine either.
I haven't got any video.
Ah, there we go, that's lovely now. Just have to wait for all the crop to spawn in.
I haven't actually done.
The beauty with the NVIDIA shaders is they have no FPS impact, which is great. Unlike Reshade.
Oi, Crumble.
Oh yeah, have you tried that yet, Crumble, as well? What Landyman said about putting your files from your old x64 folder back in, but not overwriting the Reshade file. It should get rid of the go by the official version of Final Fantasy 17 here.
No.
Well, I still haven't had it.
I must try that, because if that does work, that'd be really good.
Wait, did you not already know that works?
No.
Oh, because as soon as I got the shaders, that's the first thing I did, and it stopped it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have my
Sounds
game.
all makeups.
I don't even like my old shares now. The only one I use is the border, because I actually like it like that sometimes.
Right. What's just a time to take some screenshots. Probably really
Oh, you
good
mean I
ones.
didn't photobomb you, Isaac?
You did, but the crop is not cleared yet. The
Damn it.
arena's left the field. You got some one of my screenshots.
Yeah. I already told Isaac how to shut people up on the chat with the text as well, by pressing Control N when you're on foot.
Yeah.
Stop typing.
Half the time you say stop and they just stop posting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get some more. Finding the gearbox is working really nicely as well.
Oh.
Park up for the night I'll do, I think, for me. To enjoy the view for a bit, enjoy the sunset. I am liking this, that we actually get to see a sunset for a while, and sunrise.
Does anybody want 843 litres of fuel?
Yes,
Who said yes?
me.
Me.
Well, me isn't very helpful, is it,
Jacob.
Jacob?
I'd like 800 litres of fuel. Just douse it over the fields and burn it.
It's either that or I was just going to go and shove it in the compost machine, so...
Oh, I'll have it if we can do that.
See, now everyone wants it 'cause it's free
We all
diesel.
want it. Well, not free. I will pay you for it.
Well, if you want it, I can bring it up to CV for you.
Yeah, go check it up in Seaview. How much extra? What's that be? Is it £1.10, isn't it, for fuel, isn't it?
I'm not sure, I think
Or
so.
£1.50?
I think it's £1.10.
It's £1.10, isn't it? I think the
Yeah,
price is bill.
it's 1/10.
So how many litres is it again? Sorry, Cromwell.
843.
Okay. Time to get the calculator out. $843 times by 1.1. So I owe you 927.
Plum money. Is Dusty on this save?
No, he's on server 1.
Why is there stuff down in his yard then?
What stuff?
There's something in his yard.
Shouldn't be anything.
What's it named now? It's probably bales taxes.
Just bales, it'd be. Yeah, Grump. Sent.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We've left it on it, so every farm that was on that's on server 1 has a farm here still and has an account with about less than 100 grand now because it takes a slight expense out every day.
I'm down to 22 grand.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I've come on here and rented stuff twice.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
Yeah, for some strange reason Ian had 500,000.
Yeah. I thought I changed that, but obviously not. I had a nice sunset tonight.
I think we've just got the one screenshot today.
Oh my god.
I went on Star Wars earlier and I had terrible lag.
What, sorry, Forza, did you say?
I also went on Call of Duty and I had so much lag that it crashed.
Did you get a lag when you were playing Star Wars the other night with me?
Yeah. Oh, with you?
Because you'd say you weren't sure whether you were going to try it because you'd had terrible lag on Call of Duty.
I don't think it was too bad on Star Wars actually that night. Yeah, but ever since, well, I say the last update, Call of Duty updates every day is very annoying. But there was a large update and it just like killed my FPS and tripled my lag every time I join a game. It just basically made it unplayable.
Shame.
Which is a bit miffing because I don't play Warzone.
I've just found Star Wars is a little bit much for my PC. Because I was trying to play the other day and it just started making funny noises in the game crashed.
I found Microsoft Flight Simulators horrible on my PC.
Talking about lag and I just disconnect.
Sorry.
Does your PC need a good dust out, Jacob?
I cleaned mine very recently, so it should.
I mean, it's warm, I suppose, at the moment, so it's going to get warm inside, isn't it?
I really want to
Absolutely.
be right.
And Andy's got 3 people on it, so it's pretty active.
He's doing alright with his.
Do you know who's in it?
Landy, Kelvin, and I'm not sure who else.
New Holland go Burr guy, isn't it?
Oh, they got their own 17 Dedi, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 15/19.
/17/22/
Whatever you enjoy it, whatever you enjoy doing.
After about 3 weeks of messing about with Nitrado, they've finally got a 17 Dedi.
Oh, that's nice. Those are nice screenshots, Jacob. I like those. Those
The
are
last-
good.
The last two, cheers.
I like those.
It's pretty perfect lighting, really.
Why is my tractor in the trees? What the hell? Oh, the engine's still running. It's driven itself off. Go back! Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, it's fully buried in the map boundary.
I rarely take screenshots from that angle, but that's tasty.
A metre off the ground.
Is that mine?
Oh no.
Ooh. This is probably
there's
never going to
lots.
get posted. I'll have to have a look at your screenshots when I alt tab. So. It's a shame I can't see what everyone else is posting
There
until
we go.
I come off the game.
Yes. Oh wow, guys, have you seen this picture on Discord now?
You can't do that for me. I wonder if they've worked with a second monitor. Probably not.
No.
That would be. Oh, I had an idea. Is there a way to get a screenshot of the plough that's turning?
Very cleverly.
Your yard's giving
Is there-
my
is there a
OCD
way
a
to-
nightmare, Sam.
There isn't a way to stop the plough, is there? Stop the plough turning.
Right, say again, Crum.
Your yard's a mess.
Which yard?
See you.
Oh, I'll blame Isaac.
Landy's got his server sorted. Apparently, threatened them with trading standards, and they had it sorted within 2 hours.
Ooh. Nitrado are useless because Ian went to use them when we first set up our Dedi server back on the west coast, and they mucked Ian about so much he like literally cancelled them within a few days. Like, that's it, I'm done. Told them that they didn't give him an instant refund of his money. Then he'd be reporting them, and he got the refund back straight away. In fairness to them, but yeah, their service is absolutely atrocious. Nitrado. And in fairness,
partner back in the day, weren't they?
Hmm?
Nitrado, they were the official partner in FS15 when servers were first, I think.
Yeah, they were. But then, we went to Very Games because they were recommended, wasn't it? Didn't Very Games didn't Russ do a deal with Very Games on FSUK? I feel like Russ.
Like a sponsorship deal.
Yeah, I'm sure. I remember before FSUK started going downhill, right at the end. I remember Russ bringing. I'm sure Russ brought in a Very Games because you get if you quoted a code, any FSUK member had X amount off.
Ooh. Now you mention that, I feel like something.
Sure, that way, because that's how we decided to go, and then we decided to go for Very Games. And in fairness, there's been very few issues with it, really. Actually, the issue Ian had the other week was only because Ian hadn't swapped his payment details over to the second server, or to the server 1. So server 2 was being paid twice every month, and server 1 wasn't being paid at all. But they refunded all the money back properly, so it was fine.
Right. If I don't get this finished, should I bring the tractor back to the yard or leave it in the field?
Leave the field, good.
Okay.
Because we've got the spawn player spawn mod that Ian wrote, so that it remembers where you were when you leave the server. Yeah. So you'll always spawn back. The only downside is if you like crumble and like to play with death by going off the edge of the map all the time, then you likely get stuck.
I've never done that.
More than once every week? No.
I've fallen off the map before now.
I was going to say, I've never fallen off the map.
Is that when we were exploring the cliff top?
No, we were doing silage one day, and I went too far back trying to get a screenshot. Fell off the edge.
I'd blame the mapper, you see.
Everyone else does.
Are we still streaming or?
Yeah, still streaming.
Wow, this default bloom setting is a bit over the top, but it's kind of cool as well.
I think bloom works in some situations.
Oh, hang on, let me. I can't show you Isaac until you come off, but I'll pop this on our Discord. You'll see it later.
Yeah.
Bit over the top, but.
I think I'm going to take my tractor back to the yard and then call it a night.
Yeah,
I've just finished rolling you with a few crumple. Well, I'm not doing one side of it.
I've just finished 97 and I'm heading home.
I need to drive to the shop though, because otherwise I'll spawn at Cripple's farm.
Well, I want my roller back.
Oh, to see I bring your roller back.
I do like screenshots and real life photos where all the furrows are aligned in the plough. Satisfying.
Yeah, it's irritating with farm textures. You've got to get the equipment just spot on. There you go, I posted it in our MVP picture one.
Oh, okay, there's a van stuck in the middle of the passing lane.
Yeah, that is a little over the top. Although, kind of works with the sunset more than it would anything else, but...
I think you can agree, Crumple, that my Black Beauty is better than your one.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
We can all agree my 87 is the best.
No, you can't just dump it there, Adam. Come on.
No, I'm ramming it off the wall.
Well, you get armor reshade because you used to be able to, with the values you could double click to type in your own value rather than just moving the slider bar. But for some reason, it's like I can't do it anymore. I don't know why. Irritating, that is.
Anyone want to come and turn the plough over for a screenshot?
I would, but I'm over at a Sea-View cafe.
I'm going to give up on that shot now. Going up for next year.
I forgot how to play AFS. God.
I think the plough looks a bit out of scale from that direction anyway. So.
Is anyone else getting like a bit bored of games?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was sat here earlier after my interview wondering what to play, and I had like zero inspiration to play anything.
Yeah, same here. I ended up on Star Wars just as something to do.
Yeah, I had a quick go on there, got bored of that.
Yeah,
Tried
same.
horrible lag. Did a bit of F1, got rammed.
I did a bit of Star Wars and then got bored of people cheating in multiplayer.
Isn't it irritating that on because Galactic Assault is the levels on Galactic Assault are actually quite good, but it's just no fun with all the cheating going on at the moment. Ever since they put it back on Epic, they put it on free on Epic. It's just like the cheating's gone berserk on there.
It's just unplayable.
I found a Galactic Assault lobby. I joined really late in the game, and they had max level Anakin who just didn't die, and he was like down to like less than 100 health at one point, and I was killed by him 5 minutes later. It was a bit ridiculous, but then I went on co-op, and it was alright on co-op.
Yeah, co-op I do.
I've been playing Blast quite a bit recently, actually. It's surprisingly good fun.
That's just small. Is that 16 vs 16 TDM? No heroes.
Yeah, it is. It's actually. I find it quite entertaining.
Good try.
Strike / extraction is the one where you've got to get something from point to point.
It's like objectives, small teams to take it.
Yeah. You've got to carry an object from one place to another and defend the person carrying it.
I it's Star Wars now, I think.
You gonna go on Star Wars?
Yeah, going for a bit before I go to bed.
Join you.
I think this is going to be my last pass.
Yeah, don't. Just only do it till you want to it. I'm not a stressy boss. Until you get it wrong and then I'm awful.
No, I was gonna say, you're not supposed to boss now.
Plough in 6 different directions.
It's like, hey, can't get any worse than like Jacob's turning on the head and with the plough still down.
I've got my own unique methods. They work.
The farmer and me squirming as he's imagining all the shearbolts breaking on all the moldboards.
Just popping one by one.
Let me know when you're in the menu, Adam. I'll send you an invite.
I would hop on, but I don't think I can justify it this time of day.
11 o'clock. It's quite late.
Yeah, it's time for
I
me
need
to
some
go to bed.
sleep.
Right.
I'm going to head off now, so see you later, guys.
See you, Jacob. Catch you tomorrow, bud.
Jacob.
Yeah, catch you later.
Right.
I'm gonna head off as well.
Right, let me upload my screenshot now.
I don't even know if I want to upload my dreadful screenshots.
I'm sure
Why not?
Catch you later, guys.
See you, Grumble.
See ya.
Suppose we could go back to the FD Discord chat now, so couldn't we?
Could do.
Might as well. Yeah, I'll tune you back there.
There we go. Right. That's it for tonight, guys. That's it, 11:10. And I need me sleep. Do some West Coast multiplayer tomorrow night. So hopefully you'll join me all for that. Hope you all have a good Saturday. And I'll talk to you all again soon. Oh dear, pardon me. Catch you later, guys. Bye for now.